to V6 Media's live high school baseball coverage presented by L&L Motor, Strata Networks, and Ashley Regional Medical Center. I'm Brett Brook, and with me is Brandon Jones.
How you doing, everybody?
Today we got an awesome matchup, Brandon. Today we have the Uintah Utes playing up against the Payson Lions. But before we get into today's game, you may have heard the exciting news that VTV Channel 6 is now V6 Media. Let's roll to a short video to tell you more about it.
As my team and I have looked at all of the services we're now providing and the growth that has occurred, it's obvious to us that we're not just a local TV station anymore. And we need a name and a brand that represents us as the media company that we are today. VTV Channel 6 is now V6 Media. We selected V6 Media because it has continuity with our previous name and brand and represents the live local coverage and the service that we'll continue to provide to our communities. But it also allows us to expand into new markets beyond the Uintah Basin. When we look to the future, we get really excited about continuing to embrace the developing technology, because that technology, combined with the passion and the abilities of our team, allow us to provide high-end cinematic documentary filmmaking, brand storytelling and development, utilization of social media and the latest digital platforms, while continuing our commitment to provide high-quality local content that unites our communities. To me, V6 Media represents our passion, innovation, our company's vision for the future, and we can't wait to see what's next.
And we are back here in Vernal, Utah, and as you see that video, you know, we're really excited for all this. And we here at V6 Media are very excited about our new name and want you to know that all the great local content we produce is found on channel V6, which is available on multi-platforms, including channelv6.com, Strata Cable Channel 6, or Roku channel, and Channel V6 Facebook page. So just awesome news with this V6 Media change. You know, we have a great game with Payson here today. It's the Lions have came to meet up with the Utes today, and we're going to go right to the keys of the game with the Payson coach Trent Syme. Before he said, we need to show good defense, and number 2, low walks from pitchers. You know, it's hard with the windy conditions to control that. But the pitching will be a little bit different. The hitting will be a little bit different. It's always just a little bit different with that wind. It's hard to just make that a factor. So timely hitting is their third key to the game. You know, what that means is they just want to make sure that they get good hits, and then also when people are on base, that they get them home. You know, they don't want to leave them on base. They want scores, and they know that they have to do really well to compete with a good Uintah team that's over 500 this year.
No, definitely. Like you said, the wind is a huge factor. We seen it last game we were here. Some balls hit up really high, and they'll run on you a good 20 yards if you let them. So some of the keys that Brent Labram has laid out, he says we just need to play the game right. And baseball is one of those fine-tuned sports that everything just has to melodically roll through with the tempo. So he says also the opponent doesn't matter. And in baseball, it can turn to an individual sport as well as a team sport. So they step up to bat. It's you versus the pitcher. You've got to put the bat on the ball. You got to make good contact, and you can't help the pitcher out when you're swinging at wild pitches. So another thing he says, if our pitchers throw strikes, our defense makes the routine plays, and our hitters get on base, we should be able to compete. So well said by Coach Labram there. I'm digging the new V6 Media logo. It's a great logo, and we're hoping some great things coming here in the future. So before we get this game kicked off, let's take a quick time out and hear from our sponsors.
The 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and Payson athletes. We invite you to join us for a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited-time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you.
It's 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant.
My name's Trevor Mathis. I'm a general surgeon. I'm from Vernal originally, went to medical school at Ohio State, and then did my training in Louisville.
And I'm Alexis Triggs, also a general surgeon. I grew up in Arizona and Utah, and then I went out to California for my training.
My favorite thing about general surgery is I feel like I can make an immediate difference in people's lives.
I also like the diversity. There's really never a dull moment in general surgery.
One area that I really focus on in general surgery is laparoscopic and advanced laparoscopic cases. I do a lot of laparoscopic bowel surgery, gallbladders, hernias, and anti-reflux surgery.
In addition to the laparoscopy, I also have a passion for women's health and decided to do additional training in oncoplastic breast techniques. So not just taking care of the breast cancer, but paying attention to the aesthetic outcomes afterwards.
One of us is in office every day, and we're available to be seen Monday through Friday.
Welcome back to V6 Media's live high school baseball coverage, where today we've got a windy one here in Vernal, Utah. The Utes facing the Payson
Lions.
Payson Lions. Thank you very much, Payson Lions. Let's jump right into the starting lineups for Uintah.
So Uintah, Labrum's got his guys set up right now with Dagan Oaks, number 16, Dallin Smuin, number 12, Brandon Slaw, number 20. Last game he pitched when we were here. Kyler Murray, number 6, number 14, Dylan Olson, and he's always coming up with big plays, and we look forward to watching him. And Joel Hardman, number 1, and he can hit the long ball. Joel Hardman can. And number 34, Corbett Pope, and number 22,
Bodie Reary. So moving up a couple of younger guys.
Yeah.
That's nice to see.
And then finishing off, number 2, Caden Watkins, and your catcher, Kit Cook, at number 32. Excited this. And we watched him against Salem Hills last time we were here with V6 Media, and it was a great game. It didn't end up the way we wanted it, with Salem Hills just winning by 1 point, but it was a great game. And you know, Kit Cook, he made some solid plays, and also Dylan Olson was money, and was it Slaw? Brandon Slaw was pitching, and he just was pitching lights out that game.
He did. And for those wondering where Kate Bailey's at in the lineup, sources tell me that he got hit by a pitch in a couple games ago, hit him in the wrist, and he never went to the doctor. He was having some issues with it. Since he's went to the doctor, his wrist is actually broken.
Oh, wow.
So he's in a soft cast right now. He won't be playing tonight. He's going to be out. Coach says 2 to 3 weeks. You never know how those injuries will heal up, if they'll heal up faster or not. So we don't know where he will be at for the remainder of the season. Hopefully it's an expedient recovery and he can get back into the lineup for the Utes, because he has been definitely a force to be reckoned with. He's had great fielding for them at shortstop. He's done some pitching, and he's also just absolutely annihilated the ball this year. So let's jump into the Lions. Starting for the Lions, we will have batting number 1, Wyatt Monroe, and he will actually be pitching for them as well. In the number 2 spot is Reed Slack. He's going to be DHing for the Lions tonight. Number 3 is Austin Hone. And batting number 4 is Garrett Benton, cleanup. So let's see what he can do. Jordan Draper, Cale Ford, Tace Sanderson, Gage Williams, Hank Bowers, and that is the starting lineup for the Lions. So right now, the Utes take the field. Let's take a look, go around the horn. You've got Slaw over at first base, Kyler Murray on the hump for him, Dylan Olson playing third base, locking it down. I actually have Slaw, and we actually have over on first base is Smewin, Dallin Smewin.
He's really good first baseman. Has a great stretch when he gets thrown the ball. It doesn't matter where it's thrown, he's going to catch it. So,
yeah, very good. He's got very good length over there at first. And out in the outfield, we've got a couple of youngsters. So Corbett Pope playing the center field position for the Utes today, and the lefty Bodie Reary stepping up and playing. I believe he's going to be filling the shoes for the injured Cade Bailey. So Bodie, actually know him, great family, great athlete. Hoping to see him and Pope step up and do some damage. And, of course, in right field, who did we have out in right field? That is Dagan Oaks. So the Utes, solid lineup. Kit Cook behind the plate. Looks like we're going to jump this one off right now, Brandon. So hopefully we got a barn burner here.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch, Kyler Murray here at the plate pitching for the Utes tonight. He's a great player, great baseball player, great athlete. I'm just excited to watch what he can do and how many strikeouts he can get. He actually hit a home run a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
So he's got 1 home run on the year.
Smokes one in there and wakes up the batter. The batter says, okay, I am up, coach. We've got to thank 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant for supporting our local high school baseball. Thank you, 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant. If you're ever down there, and that ball's hit into right field. Oaks is back. That ball bounces off the wall, Brandon. He's going to go. He's rounding 2. He's going to be standing up to 3, a stand-up triple for the lead-off Wyatt Monroe.
What a hit, man.
Wow. Into the wind, too, Brandon.
Yeah, and if the wind factor wouldn't have been there, that would have been gone. But, wow, what a hit. It just hits just below that yellow line, so it's it stays in all the way to a stand-up triple. Great hit.
Crushed it.
And that's exactly how you want to start a game if you're Payson. Getting all the way to third base on the first pitch.
Definitely. So lefty on lefty, smokes one in there. Great placement. Low and inside for strike 1. Anadarko deeply cares about the community it calls home. With operations in Vernal and all over the world, Anadarko is focused on safely producing the resources that help fuel our everyday lives. Anadarko, a proud sponsor at V6 Media's high school baseball coverage.
Reed Slack here at the plate. I mean, when that first hit gets to third like that, it takes all the pressure off and
checks the runner.
Good play by Smewin to catch the ball. Great play by the shortstop. Is that Slaw? Makes a great throw.
Beautiful
and keeps
play.
The guy on third.
That is a tough play. And he turned his whole body. Great check down to third base. That was just picturesque. That was perfect.
If you watched it first, Slaw picked that ball up and he looked at the guy on third to see if he was running home, and he wasn't. And then he took time and just threw that to first. Really good. It made it a routine play, but like you said, that was hard.
Textbook by Slaw. So Murray delivers. And he is smoking him in there, and he just misses low. Great spot to miss. Speaking of the wind, you know what I like more than the wind? Wendy's. And Wendy's is a proud sponsor here at V6 Media and sponsoring local high school sports here in the Basin. And nice stop by Kit Cook.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that for a second there.
Murray put one in the dirt on him. If you're from some of the lower inhabited areas of the Basin, stop in to Wendy's when you're in the area.
Oh, absolutely.
Some
Wendy's
of these
is
smaller
awesome.
inhabited areas, they just don't have the comfort foods of Wendy's like we do here in Vernal. We're very spoiled.
I always look forward to coming to Vernal, from Roosevelt, and that's one of my main stops is Wendy's.
Just misses on the corner there. So 1 out, 3-1. to Austin Hone. Austin Hone, lefty on lefty. Here we go. And that ball is driven deep. And Pope is underneath it. Pope is going to gather, makes the catch, burns the throw in, but it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, and then that's exactly what you wanted from, the Lions. They wanted to pop that up deep center, deep anywhere, and get that guy from third to home.
Great catch by Pope. So 2 down for the Utes, and the Lions strike. First to strike here, put 1 on the board.
And what's his name? Who's up next?
So we've got Garrett Benson's up right now. Had a pop up by Hone and Reed Slack. So Wyatt with the triple.
And Kyler Murray actually looks really good there up at the plate. Really composed for getting hit twice there. That first one surprised him a little bit, but he's throwing some heat.
He does. Where's that ball hit? Is that coming towards us?
It's coming towards you. Oh, watch out.
Payson Uintah. Payson Uintah is an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas fields. We also do commercial and residential work. We have been in business for 8 years and is owned by Blake Sutton. And that ball's hit sharply into the gap. He is back. That ball is gone.
Wow.
That ball takes a ride into the wind. Are you kidding me? Garrett Benton absolutely annihilates that. Jordan Draper. I apologize. Jordan Draper, number 3. Garrett, you'll get your turn.
Yeah, Jordan Draper is their home run hitter. That's his fourth of the year.
Is that right?
And he is a big-time hitter. He's 220 pounds, 6'2", just a stature of a man. And he put that one out there.
And that was just an absolute fireball by Murray. Where are we at?
It looks like Jordan Draper's up right now. So who was that before the hit? Because Jordan Draper's number 18. This is the 220
apologize.
guy.
That was Benson. That was Garrett Benson.
Yeah, and that's his first home run of the year. So that was a big hit by Benson. And Jordan Draper, the big guy, he's up right now. So he only has 3 home runs on the year. But he could have 4 if he gets a shot at this. Everybody's taking their turn on Kyler. See how he settles in. The good thing about this is it's the first inning, and they just have to get out of this inning just like that play right there.
Nice, beautiful
Slot
routine. So Jordan Draper grounds out and gets him. The Utes out of the inning, but the Lions strike. Triple.
Wow, I mean that's an action-packed first time up.
So great first at bat for the Lions. We will take a quick time out and hear from our sponsors.
And we're back here live watching baseball. We got the Payson Lions and the Uintah Utes. We got really nice weather. And the last time we were here, the grass wasn't quite as green as this, and it's starting to look really good out here. But right now, Payson jumps up to a 2-0 lead off a home run and a triple at the very beginning too. So I mean, they had a really great start, and we'll see how the Uintah Utes can respond on this at-bat with number 16, Dagan Oaks, the right fielder. And Who do we have pitching here for the Lions?
So he's the guy that hit the triple, and he smokes one in there. That's Wyatt Monroe on the home. And Jordan Draper. Jordan, I apologize. I gave you the home run. It was Garrett Benton. Garrett Benton just smashed that one into the right center gap.
Yeah, give him his due, man. Like,
yes.
Home run of the year. That's his first of the year. Could be more. It could be the start of something special for this kid. This team really needs some big things like that because they're 3-13 right now overall, and they're looking for anything to make their season turn around.
So he sits down Oaks.
Wow. That was a good pitch. Nasty pitch on the outside.
So Oaks, strikeout.
Down Smuin will get his turn.
Smuin playing first base for the Utes. Let's see him stretch one out here. High heat, little chin music for Smuin.
And, you know, so Monroe, he's the first at bat. He gets a triple. He's the first to pitch the ball. He throws a strikeout. I mean, what a good start for this kid.
Oh, and that ball's hit hard down the left field line. Just foul. So out in front of that one, good to see Smuin getting out in front of the speed of Monroe. Moon Lake Electric in operation since 1938 and a great sponsor here at V6 Media. Thank you to Moon Lake Electric. Find them and like them on Facebook. So counts 1-1 with one out. Ooh, beautiful off-speed pitch. Nice curveball. That dives as soon as it hits the knees of Smuin.
Yeah, that was a really hard pitch to hit because it, yeah, like you said, it just died right at the plate. Good changeup.
Another one gets him swinging. So 1-2 real quick. Monroe demanding control. That's number 2.
2 strikeouts for this kid, and that was a really cool pitch. I mean, usually you go from a changeup back to a fastball or even to a wicked curve, but he went almost to the exact same pitch, off speed, got him.
Number 20 now up to bat, Brandon Slaw. He'll check on that one. So Monroe's got a great breaking ball.
It helps when you have that wind too. You can even get it to break another couple inches, and so sometimes that wind can help you out. And even when you're on the defense and you know the wind is pushing right back against the batter, and that's why that home run in the last inning was so impressive.
So we've actually got the wind shift now.
Yeah.
The wind is shifted
Yeah, this is a
out
weird
to
Utah weather here.
right field. It's actually pushing out towards the scoreboard right now. Absolutely just fires that one in there, Brandon. Wow.
That was nice fastball right over the plate. Good swing by Slav, just a little late.
Now that V6 Media has rebranded, we're hopefully going to be getting a radar gun here in the near future because these kids are in the high double digits. I mean, this kid looks like he's throwing.
He's
What's
high
he throwing?
80s.
He's throwing high 80s, isn't he?
Yeah, with that fastball, he gets just about 85, 86 miles an hour. Which is about was my max in high school.
And that ball's hit. Is it going to drop? Right fielder gobbles it up and gets him out of the inning. So over there, that was Garrett Benton. Actually, I apologize. That was Hank Bowers. Hank Bowers, great catch. So after 1,
1, 2, 3, go down.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Right through the top of the lineup, yes. So Dallin Smuin, he struck out. And we recap, Brandon Slaw flies out to right field. So we will take a quick timeout and jump right to the top of the second inning when we get back.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports.
Welcome back to V6 Media's live coverage of Uintah Basin High School baseball. Here we go, top of the second, Brando. Who's up to bat for him? Got number 5, Cale Ford. Lefty, a lot of lefties on this Payson squad.
Yeah, we'll see if Cale Ford can, take off what they did in the first inning. But I think Kyler Murray's settling in a little bit.
Kyler Murray can deal. He can deal. Great placement on that ball. A little inside, a little high. Put it right in the top of the strike zone. Tries to get him to chase one right there. Ashley Regional Medical Center is a level 4 trauma center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist with trauma cases in the ER. Great breaking pitch, just misses high. Ashley Regional, a great and proud sponsor of V6 Media and Uintah Basin High School sports.
So 2-2, you got him exactly where you want him.
Oh, and that ball's hit hard. Nice catch. Lines it straight out to Pope. Pope has no problem handling that one.
Wow, that's his second catch out there, doing the work as a center fielder, playing shallow there, waiting for that one. It looked like it went right to his glove, didn't have to go very far.
Getting action, so Corbett Pope, a sophomore, 5'10", 152 pounds. Doing a great job out there, playing on the senior squad as a sophomore.
Tace Sanderson, it looks like, is up at the plate right now.
Nice smoke by Murray. So Cale Ford pops out to center field.
And like I said, Kyler Murray's starting to really get his groove going on, throwing some quick pitches as he just struck out Tace Sanderson.
Nice,
so
that's
first
number
K.
1, okay. All right, who do we got up to bat? Number 1 now. That is Gage Williams. Gage Williams up to bat. Nice pitch by Murray. L&L Motor, we are here for all your services and sales needs, offering pickup and delivery services of your vehicle to either our Vernal or Roosevelt location. Nice pitch.
Unbelievable pitch there.
L&L Motor, a proud sponsor here at V6 Media's live high school baseball coverage.
So it looks like Kyler
gets him chasing. Where'd that ball go? He caught it.
Yeah, and he struck out.
So that's number 2 now.
Yeah.
For Kyler, gets him out of the inning. That's the kind of inning the Utes needed there. They needed to get out of there after the first just hitting monstrosity that the Lions put on him.
Sometimes as a pitcher, you get hit right off the bat, it kind of throws you for a loop. But, I mean, he's settling in really nice. Threw a strike right there, 2 strikeouts. He's looking good.
We'll be back right after this.
At Payson Uintah, we are an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas industry. We also do commercial and residential work. We've been working in our local area for over 10 years, and we are proud to be part of the great communities of the Uintah Basin. Our journeyman electricians are fully licensed, bonded, and insured, and we offer high-quality work on every job. Let us come work for you, 435-789-9515, or visit our website at vernalhomeelectrical.com.
In our small community, something big is happening. Strata's fiber network is connecting thousands of locations in the basin, bringing internet speeds now as fast as 1 gig. Delivered across the fastest technology available, gig internet has the speed and power equal to 1,000 megabits per second. For more streaming, more sharing, more connected devices, and more possibilities. It's internet fast enough for your life. Get your gig today from Strata Networks. We connect lives.
And we are back here with V6 Media Live, watching some baseball action as Kyler Murray will take his turn. So you always got, so now you have a pitcher against a pitcher. You know, Kyler Murray, right now they're 2 strikeouts to Monroe's 2 strikeouts. And we'll see what he deals here. Murray's a great hitter, a great pitcher, and he can do pretty much any other position out there too. I know he's a great baseball player, but he's also a good basketball player. He has a lot of tools.
Let's see. So Monroe whacked a triple off of Murray. See if he can get redemption. Paints the corner low and outside with that pitch.
And we'll watch Monroe. I bet you he'll go right into the inside this pitch just to back him off. They do go on the inside.
You called it there. Nice pitch. So 2 quick ones on Murray. What are we going to see? Is it going to be the high heat? Is he going to get him to chase one?
I think that breaking ball is coming. I mean, that's his specialty pitch. He hasn't shown it a lot this game.
And he smokes one,
yeah,
tries to get him to chase it there.
Yeah.
And that was a good game plan.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these kids try to get him to chase on that. You got 0-2. You've got some room to work with. Make him chase one. Don't put one in the dirt. Have a pass ball.
It worked for Kyler last inning, his last strikeout. He threw that way outside. The kid swung for it and got the strikeout.
Just misses low with that one. Monroe can't believe it, but it was well low. Good call by the official.
Good eye by Murray. That was a swingable pitch.
Murray's got great plate presence. Monroe comes set. Smokes one in there and gets Murray. So strikeout for Kyler Murray. That's number 3 out of the 4 batters for Monroe. So Monroe looking to run the K count up on the Utes. Now up to bat, we have got Dylan Olson, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Plays third base for the Utes and has an absolute lightning bolt for a bat.
Yeah, at first this game appeared to be like it was going to be a hitting show, and then all of a sudden now it's turned into the pitching duel. That's what I love about baseball. It can change so many different things in one course of a game.
And Wyatt Monroe, a great asset to have on the team, tries to get Olson to bite on that curveball. And Olson just rips that one. That's going to get through.
Nice.
So stand-up single for Olson, trying to get the Utes rolling here in the bottom of the second. With 1 down, now up to bat, Corbett Pope. Corbett Pope, he's definitely got a great bat on him as well.
That was a good try by the shortstop of Payson. He laid out, got dirty, but just missed it off the top of his glove.
I apologize. This is Joel Hardman, your DH hitter for the Utes. That's down in the dirt. Great scoop by the catch. Good job. That is Gage Williams behind the plate.
And Joel's came in a couple times and hit some long balls here for the Utes as a designated hitter. Great player, great stance.
He's got that wide stance, and that'll hit the inside corner. So Hardman, actually, what was the call on that? They call that a ball?
They called that a ball.
Strata Networks is proud to help bring you live coverage of local sports. Enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you more local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE, and also offering 1 gig now. So activate internet services with Strata Networks. Strata Networks, a proud sponsor here at V6 Media and Uintah Basin High School Sports. So count is 2-1, 1 out. Olson on first, conservative lead. Monroe checks him. Smokes one in there high on him, Brandon.
And Joel's, you know, he's kind of a hard guy to pitch to. He's not exactly as tall as the other players, you know, and you got to get to that pitch zone. He's just throwing it a little high right now, Monroe is. 2-2.
So 6 batters in. Let's see what he can do here, Hardman. Oh, just misses.
Home run swing there.
Beautiful swing. Head stayed on it. Just wasn't able to connect.
Yeah, like what you said. His head didn't, you know, a lot of hitters will swing and they'll move their head away, and he just stood right there. That was a great swing.
Gets him to that breaking ball. Literally comes right in front of the plate. As soon as it sees any kind of plate coverage, it just drops off the table.
And that one was a quick slider right there. That was an impressive pitch. I didn't think he had that one in his repertoire, but man, this Monroe kid can deal.
Number 4 on the day for Monroe, sitting him down. So now we've got Pope up to bat. Corbett Pope, great plate presence as well. Another lefty for the Utes. Like I said earlier, sophomore.
Sometimes you just get in a zone as a pitcher, and I can see that in Monroe right now. He is just really on fire. He's very confident in the way he throws.
Oh, and that ball's down in the dirt.
Pitch.
Great stop. Great stop by Gage Williams. He wants to talk about it real quick, and I want to thank another one of our sponsors. Savage Family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today they are a leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad, chemical, oil field downhole services, and other industries. Savage Family, a proud sponsor here at V6 Media. Gets a piece of that one. Just an absolute fireball. We are seeing some great pitching here from Monroe. 4 strikeouts on the day. Kyler sits at 2, and Monroe sits on the 7th batter right now.
Dylan Olson still at first base. See if they can move him.
That ball's hit. Gobbled up by the shortstop. Flips it over. Gets him out at 2 to retire the side. So at the end of 2, score is 2-0, the Lions.
2-0, Lions came to play here in Vernal.
So we will be back right after this and jump into the top of the 3rd.
You know, it's action-packed. The strategies that go into soccer are immense. It is the beautiful game. Success would be that they enjoy themselves. That at the end of the season, they can look back and say, man, I'm so glad I played soccer. So to be part of their lives is what coaching's all about.
Welcome back to V6 Media's live high school coverage of the Utes and the Payson Lions going toe-to-toe right here. Kyler Murray on the hump for the Utes. Now up to bat for the Lions, Hank Bowers. And he will hit that ball deep and sealed up by the lefty, Bodie Reary. So Bodie Reary, let's look at his stat line. Bodie Reary, he is a sophomore as well. So a couple of sophomores holding it down in the outfield for the Utes today, getting the call up to the big league, so to speak.
Yeah, 5'7", 135 pounds out there. Made a great grab there.
So has the back of Murray, gets him out of that one. So now back to the top of the lineup. Monroe tripled his last at bat to set the tone for the Lions.
Monroe's, he's playing great. That was a good pitch by Kyler Murray, off-speed pitch. But they called it a ball. Still like the pitch, though. There's a strike.
Nice pitch by Murray.
See if Murray can strike him out like he did to him last inning.
Tries to get him to bite on that
was
ball.
Really close.
Wind picking up, blowing cross field, blowing out from the third baseline out to the right field side. Oh, and he walks him, tries to just work him low, and he'll hustle down to first. So a triple to a walk. Now Reed Slack up to bat. In the DH position, he grounded out his last at bat.
Your leadoff guy is your guy with the speed too. So Monroe, he's probably pretty fast.
Just a utility guy all around. Throws the heater and nice pitch, catches the outside corner. You're going to see some of the best moves I've ever seen for a lefty to first base from Kyler Murray right here. So I've watched this kid. He's got just a beautiful pickoff move to first. So let's see him. Watch the head turn.
And maybe there's some scouting there done because Monroe is not taking a huge lead off on him either. He's only a couple steps. But yeah, when you're lefty, you can look right at that first baseman.
There he goes. There it is.
He picks him off. Yeah.
And I love. Oh, get it up. Get it up. Good job. And like I said, it's the technique that he has. I don't.
Wow.
It is a delayed.
Yeah.
He looks at the batter and throws. And it is just. If we can go to the LNL replay on this.
Well, almost looked like he got almost into his windup, but then he chucked it to first, and man, he caught it by surprise. And it wasn't a huge leadoff.
Let's take a look at this. And oh, it's just beautiful. And we catch a glimpse of it there. So knocks Monroe off the bases with a beautiful pickoff move. So 2 down now. First at batter popped out to left field. We've got a pickoff move, and that ball is popped up out of play behind Kit. He'll actually be able to get his paws on that one. So great job. So Reed Slack. What did Reed Slack do? Reed Slack?
Reed Slack, he didn't get a hit yet, but he's already hit, but he either grounded out or struck out. I thought we were gonna have a pickle there for a minute, didn't you?
Oh, he didn't want no part of that.
Pickle!
He did not want a part of that, and I apologize. Reed Slack is still up to bat. We got caught up in the moment there of the pickoff move. So count is 2-1, 2 outs. Reed Slack getting little pieces of the ball, batting in the number 2 spot as a DH. So Cook wants to talk to him. We've got 2s across the board here in the top of the 3rd. I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors. Ute Tribal Enterprises. Ute Tribal Enterprises proud to sponsor V6 Media, live coverage of Uintah Basin High School baseball. Thank you, Ute Tribal Enterprise. And he smokes one in there, and he's battling. Reed Slack ain't cutting him no slack right here.
Yeah, he's putting some metal on that ball. He's getting it to go foul. He's staying alive. That's all you can ask for. And that sun's just coming out right at the right time.
Great off-speed pitch, but sends him walking. So Murray, he's walked 2 thus far. And Reed hustles down to first. And hopefully Reed, he had the front row seat of what his boy Monroe had partaken in earlier.
Yeah, this boy hit the long ball last inning. Home run.
So who do we have up to bat now? This is number 10, Austin Hone. So we keep giving everybody this home run that Garrett Benton Garrett Benton, we have given at least 2 to 3 people your home run today, and we
we're
apologize.
sorry.
If you head down to Wendy's, tell Lisa that Brett Brooks sent you. I think she'll give you a free Frosty, okay, because we have just done damage, and we apologize. Look at the aggressive lead over there on first. He gets a piece of that, fouls it over into the girls' softball field. So Austin Hone, he popped out to center field, his last at bat. So very aggressive lead by Reed Slack.
Oh, he almost threw it. Almost got him.
So good little.
Good light.
That's
He
what we
got
call.
back.
That's what we call a move. Just lobbed it over there. Did not show him his best move, and he'll get 2 quick ones on him now. So Austin Hone trying to hone in on this one. He's got a quick 2 on him. Let's see with a runner on first, where Murray and Cook decide to place this ball.
And that's a huge part of your game. If you can, pick a guy off at first and second and stop the actual steal game, you're stopping a big part of their game plan, because they have a lot of speed. They don't have a lot of big guys, and they like to steal the bases. The Payson Lions do. And if you can stop that aspect of the game, it's taken away a quarter of their game plan.
Definitely Austin Hone battling up there. And that ball is jacked. Are you kidding me? And that is going, gone. Austin Hone popped out his first at bat and jacks one in a similar position to Garrett Benton earlier. So sends that over the right field fence over there to the tennis players.
Yeah, almost the exact same place where our boy Garrett Benton got.
So 2-run shot, going with the win. Let's go to the L&L replay here. Just jumps all over this ball. Great replay. And as soon as it is hit, he knows it is deep in the wind. Actually now, where's the wind coming from? We've got a swirling wind here. Coach is out on the mound, wants to talk about it. He's got one of his top guys on the hump, and he just does not want to dig into the well.
He had a perfect swing, and you should have heard the noise when he hit that ball. If you were here live, you could tell it was gone. Just a great play.
So Austin Hone with the 2-run shot out over the right field wall puts the Lions up 4-0. So now up to bat Garrett Benton, and he hit a home run, his first at bat. So Austin Hone
honed in his skills and his sense and just jacked it.
Doesn't get him to bite there. He says he didn't go. Cook calls for the check down. Did he go? No, he didn't. The field official says.
Yeah, that last throw by Kyler Murray when he threw that pitch, that was a home run.
Oh, and that ball's jacked into right field. That's going to get by Oaks. Oaks to the wall. That bounces off the wall. They're going to send him 3. They're burning the ball in. They can't get it in. That'll be a stand-up triple. Are you kidding me?
And they are fired up. Payson Lions, they are needing a game like this. And, 2 home runs, 2 triples. They are just on fire at the hitting spot right now. And, Kyler Murray, like I was saying before, he's throwing that pitch and he's doing really well. But when you're throwing that fast and you get contact on it, you don't even have to swing that hard to get it to go. Murray, he's throwing that really fast, and his ball placement's just a little bit off on those.
Wow. So talk about some action here at Uintah High School.
And don't look now, but we got Jordan Wood at the plate, their home run hitter. So
nice off-speed
there you go.
pitch
There's
by
that breaking
Murray.
ball.
Let's see if Murray can get out of here with 2 outs. Has quick 2 on number 18, Jordan Draper. Tries to get him to work outside on that one.
And it kind of looks like Murray doesn't want any part of Jordan.
Austin Hone. Hone's in.
Jordan Draper.
I'm talking about his home run. That ball was just absolutely annihilated.
It was just
Hone
great,
killed it.
Great home run.
7-Eleven Restaurant is a proud sponsor of V6 Media's high school coverage of baseball. If you're ever in the area, head on down, try the ribs. Tell Cam that Brett and Brandon sent you, and he possibly could roll out the red carpet. Actually, tell him Brandon sent you.
That's right.
If you tell him Brett sent you, he won't roll
Tell
out
him
the
you
red
want
carpet.
the scone.
Oh, the scone. Get the honey butter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that honey butter. Oh, man. And, you know, it was actually a good walk.
Yeah, I
It
kinda
was
like
a good
that.
walk. So sends him down the first base line, and now we have Cale Ford up to bat. So Jordan Draper, runners on first and third, 2 outs.
Yeah, you got a guy that has 3 home runs on the year, and he's at the plate, and you already had 2 home runs hit against you and 2 triples, and it wasn't even that guy. It's okay to walk him.
Definitely. So Cale Ford, he popped out his last at bat, and that was to center field as well, right? Pope gobbled that one up. So here in the top of the third, a little bit longer inning. This has definitely been the longest at bat for.
Yeah. You got to close them out right here. You can't let anyone score anymore because it's 4-0.
Great veteran move by Murray. Being able to throw, it's so nice to have a pitcher that can demand respect on the bases. Oh, and just lays off that one. Looks like it just missed outside. What's the pitch count on Kyler now? Is he up on 62?
Yeah, 62 pitches.
2 strikeouts on the day.
Which is double Monroe.
That one's laced.
Got to get this play. He does. Throws it to
Beautiful
first.
job, Watkins. Routine ground out. So, man, that was a long inning.
Yeah, long inning. Great hitting for Payson. Just incredible.
All right, we will hear from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
The 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and Payson athletes. We invite you to join us for a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited-time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you.
It's 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant.
And we are back here with Uintah Utes Stadium. I'm Brandon Jones. Got Brett Brook here reporting live from V6 Media. And so far it's 4-0. And the Payson Lions have came from Payson and have tried to take this game early, 4-0. Already 2 jacks, 2 triples, and just, their bats are on fire. And it's like this is their home field. They are very comfortable right now in the way that they're playing. And not only are they hitting well, Monroe is doing a great job at the pitching mound, throwing some strikes. He's got 4 Ks on the night already. And Uintah's got to answer here. They got to come up with some bats. They've got 1 person on base so far this whole game with Dylan Olson. Got to first base, and they just left him on as a hit to first, and he makes an easy play there for your first out. And so 1 out, you really do. You got to have an answer here. Who do we got up at the plate? Number 2, Caden Watkins. And this is a guy that can, come up with big plays in big moments. And right now, your team needs a hit. And let's see what he can do.
He's an absolute athlete for the Utes. Wow, beautiful job. Yeah, the Utes, so they've only got 1 hit. Monroe struck out 4 of the 8 batters thus far. Caden Watkins up to bat, playing second base for the Utes all year, doing a great job for them. That one's down in the dirt, doesn't get him to bite. Counts 1-1 with 1 out. Like I said, what's something that I like more than the wind?
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yes.
Wendy's. Wendy's is locally here in Vernal and a proud sponsor here at V6 Media of Uintah Basin High School sports, especially baseball. If you guys head on down to Wendy's, tell Lisa that Brett and Brandon sent you, and she possibly may just roll out the red carpet.
And
for
who
you.
else has Alaskan cod fish sandwich? I mean, how could you get any better? Or the spicy chicken is my all-time favorite.
Watkins reaches for that one, fouls it out of play over to the football facility where the soccer players are going hardcore on him over there. Soccer in full swing here. Actually, track and field working too. I see some javelin throwers. Is that javelin over there?
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful out here. The grass is so much greener than it was when we were here last, which was only a couple weeks ago, it seemed.
Shout out to a buddy of mine that owns the javelin record here.
Really?
At the Utes.
That's impressive.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Cade Henderson.
Wow.
So almost catches one of our V6 Media camera guys over there. That is, who do we got over there working?
That's Devin, I think.
That is Devin.
Yeah.
Devin is in full on. He's got a parka on, a leather parka. He's got a custom fitted hat.
He's got one of those catcher shields on his face too, I think.
Watkins almost runs it out. So grounds out the shortstop, and the Utes struggling to get anything off of Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe he's swole, man. Like, he is just on fire.
So back to the top of the lineup now. So they
he's
finally get through their whole lineup
and
here in the top of the third.
Monroe's got 36 pitch count, so he could stay out here for another, 6 innings or so.
Gets at least that one. So sorry, we are at the bottom of the third. Payson Uintah. Payson Uintah is an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas fields. We also do commercial and residential work. We have been in business for 8 years, and it's owned by Blake Sutton, a proud sponsor of Uintah Basin High School baseball and V6 Media. Thank you, Blake Sutton and Payson Uintah.
Dagan Oaks is another one of those guys that could get an inning going. There is 2 outs, but you're never dead until you're dead.
That's just up a little above the hands on that, Dag.
And this is what Monroe's been doing all day. He's been getting ahead in that pitch count, so it's 2-1, 2-1, so he can throw anything he wants. And that's what you got to do when you're a pitcher, is just try to get ahead in that count. Never get behind.
Oh, and that ball's hit. That's going to drop for a base hit right up the gut.
There you go, Dagan.
So Dags, base hit, struck out his first at bat with a base hit here in the bottom of the third. So hopefully that is the spark that the Utes need. Dallin Smewen up to bat. He struck out as well, his first at bat. Monroe wipes the sweat from his brow. Ute Tribal Enterprises offers 100% grass-fed bison available for purchase at the Ute Plaza Supermarket. Oh, and that ball is just put down the third base line. Great wheels on Dagan over there at first.
Yeah, they need to try to move this runner over. I mean, you want to get in scoring position, and there is 2 outs, but you're getting close enough in the middle of this game that you need to. It's a little bit early though right now, but you still want to try to get that guy in scoring position. You want to score. It's 4-0.
Definitely, Coach. Pretty conservative lead from Oaks. Anadarko deeply cares about their community it calls home, with operations in Vernal and all over the world. Anadarko is focused on safely producing the resources that help fuel the everyday lives. Anadarko. Oh, and that ball is hit high. Can the second baseman get under it? The right fielder will call it off and get out of the inning. So the Utes strand one. Dang it, Oaks, can't believe it. He was rounding third. We will take a quick timeout and be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Vernal, Utah, where we've got a good game thus far. The Payson Lions up, and oh, we got a bunt laying down. Kyler fumbles it a little bit, but gets it off and gets the out at first. Good job by the Utes. Kyler getting a good angle on that bunt. That's when you know you've got speed. Trying to get those guys. I don't think he wanted to put that right back at the pitcher.
Yeah, what a time to do it, too, because it surprised him big time. But, you know, Kyler Murray has that arm, and he threw it right to Smoo. And he even kind of lost the ball a little bit at the very first of it and then chucked it to first really hard, made the play.
So Gage Williams, Kyler got the best of him. His first at bat, smokes one high. Nice catch by Kit Cook. Good job. L&L Motor, one-stop shop for new wheels and tires, personalized accessories for your new or used vehicle, and we find you the best financing options, banks and credit unions. That ball is hit high.
Popped up right to the pitcher.
Murray. And those are the tough ones in that wind. I bet Murray had to move around there a ton.
Oh, yeah, that was up in the air a long time, and that sun is right there. Good catch.
So Gage Williams, he will pop out. So struggling on the day for Gage. He's got a strikeout and a pop out. Now Hank Bowers to close things off. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Kyler.
Yeah, and this is what the Utes need. They need to have a 1-2-3 inning, and they could have it right here if they can get a strikeout. If he can line him out at first, you'll take anything right now to get things going.
You know, the defense from the games that I've seen thus far, the defense of the Utes is strong.
Yeah.
They've just been struggling to really just get those bats, strung together. Nice frame by Kit. He'll take a strike. Good job.
Yeah, they do a really good job of making those routine plays, like you said. That the things that are easy, they make easy, and the things that they make hard, they make it look easy.
Kit Cook is an absolute wall back there. Trump might try to get his hands on this kid once he graduates.
Oh, but you can't really field a home run. So that's exactly what's kind of been going on this game.
Absolutely way out in front of that. Hits the far right side of the ball and puts it back in his own dugout. You don't see that often. That ball was a great off-speed breaking pitch. Smokes him high. Him to bite on that one. So count twos across the board right now on Hank. Hank Bowers popped out to left field, I believe, his last at bat. Smokes it. Oh, and he'll get through. It'll get through the hole there. Smoo and who was that? Smoo and Watkins both lay out for it.
Went right in between the both of them. And that was your chance to, get that 1-2-3 inning. Didn't quite get it there. You still got on first base. You still can get the out here. Number 9, you got Monroe, who's been hot all game at the plate. Murray deals.
Oh, and that ball's hit right back at him. Good job, and they'll get out of the inning.
Yeah, hit the back of the leg of Murray.
Let's go to the L&L replay on that and take a look at it. Hopefully we caught that. That was wild. So makes the pitch. Bam, smokes it right back at him.
Yeah, hits him right in the leg, and then he like picks it up and is like, hey, look what I found. Throws it to first.
Very fortunate that ball didn't just skirt off over to the third baseline. So that was a good quick inning for the Utes. Do we have a pitching change? What do we got here?
Wow,
Not quite sure. They're delivering his equipment because he was last at bat. I like that. Good teamwork there. Let's take a quick timeout, Brandon, and hear from our sponsors.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
And we're back here, V6 Media Live here. Got Brandon Slaw gonna hit next for the Utes. And you got that 1-2-3 inning that you wanted. Well, basically, you got the 1, the 2, the guy hit the first, then you get the play at third. But you got a quick inning there. You need to get things going in the right direction. You don't need everything in once. So it's 4-0. You still have plenty of time. You know, it's the 4th inning. Just, play your game. And that would be my advice. And I guarantee that's what the coach is saying right now. Have fun, play your game. And things will come to you. You don't have to get a home run. You don't have to get it all at once. Chip away at this, one inning at a time. So
Definitely.
They're still in this game, and that's what he told them, I'm pretty sure.
He probably told them, you know how to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So here we go. Monroe, 43 on his pitch count. Being by Slaw. Slaw trying to do some damage. Very cerebral player. I like Slaw, very coachable. Coach loves having him on the staff, especially on the mound.
He's got a good frame to him. He's 6'3". He said he has 160 pounds.
Tough.
Quick. See if he can run this out. He is
safe. He calls him safe.
Yeah, his speed demon there.
Tough chopper to shortstop. Shortstop cannot handle it. That's number 6. Who is that? Sorry, that is not number 6. That's Cale Ford. Cale Ford, number 5. He just struggles. It was a chopper to shortstop.
Yeah.
And then you just see the speed of the 6'3" demon just hustle down. So
yeah, nice throw. He just outran him.
Earned that one. Good job. Takes a very aggressive lead over at first now. And who's got his back? The lefty Kyler Murray. Here we go. Ooh, and smokes that right on the corner. You see the dust fly off the catcher's glove. Great job. Reed slack.
And that's the type of pitch you don't want to run on, because it's right to the catcher as fast as possible and is right to second base. So tries to pick him off and no good on that.
Interesting lefty. So look how the lefty's holding him on with the left foot, and he goes for the backhand. So
yeah, that's
like
quite
that.
a good lead there.
I like that. So pops off. Oh, and just fouls that one off over into the softball field here.
Watch out.
Strata Networks. Strata Networks is your local technology solution, bringing you internet speeds as fast as 1 gig. Activate internet service with them today as low as $19.99 a month. Visit stratanetworks.com to learn more. Strata Networks, a proud sponsor here of V6 Media. We appreciate all that Strata Networks does for our local sports. Monroe comes set, has 2 strikes, smokes one in there, and that ball's gonna possibly be catchable.
It's in play, but no.
Oh, and
no
the
play.
third baseman just took off on his horse. That was, who was
That was
that?
some good effort there.
Austin Hone, the one with the home run earlier.
Yeah, he got there quick. Just not quick enough.
Just an absolute Terminator. Bionic legs, skates over there. So the Utes have a chance right here. This is their shot. We're getting a great at-bat from Kyler Murray right now. Brandon Slaw hustles out that single. Brandon Slaw struck out his first at-bat.
He's still looking to steal right here at second. They almost got him there, but safe.
Great job there. Moon Lake Electric, providing power to the area since 1938. Find them and like them on Facebook. Oh, and he's going, and he smokes it down. Great job. That one's going to get through.
He's going to
sending
third.
him to third. Coach is going to hold him up. Up at third. I seen Coach waving him. I said, Coach, labor him. He is not somebody to mess with. Good job. Nonchalant, Coach.
You want to be
Labrum.
aggressive, but not too aggressive or just plain silly, because he would have got thrown out at home. But
here on the L&L replay. So the throw just got caught up in the wind, gets past the second baseman on the backup out to the outfield, and our boy Brandon Slaw makes it into third base untouched. Little high heat right there. Counts 2-2.
And if they could get a score right here, this would be exactly what the doctor ordered. They just need some, some momentum, because Payson's had all the momentum on their field. And so they need to turn that around, and they can do it right here.
Oh, and that was a beautiful breaking pitch. And Murray catches a piece of it. Great job there.
Seems like Murray's been up for a long time, and he's
had a great
had some fouls here and there, but it's 2-2, and he's still up there swinging away, staying alive.
See what he can do. 2-2. Great at bat. Oh, just gets him there. Murray can't believe it. Just kind of one of them half swings, just trying to battle it off. But he will get his 5th K.
Yeah, Monroe
on the day.
5th K.
And we have Dylan Olson, straight up Zeus's bat. Zeus himself gave him his bat when he was 3 years old. See if he can put some lightning on this pitch, and he catches the corner. That one fades away from Olson there.
Yeah, he singled in the second inning, and they need him here to do the same thing.
Yeah, he is actually, he was the first hit for the Utes. See what he can do.
He gets some wood on it.
Oh, and he's gonna go. Dang it! I wish Slaw would have played that one a little bit better. That was just a tough one. Slaw did all he could do right there. That's a tough play. So Olson grounds out to the third baseman. Great job by the third baseman, and that was Austin Hone. Makes a great play, shuffles his feet, takes a look at Slaw, keeps him close to third. So now up to bat is your guy.
Joel. Is it Joel?
Joel Hardman.
Yeah.
He's your guy. Hats off to Savage family. They founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today, they are a leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad, chemical, oil field downhole services, and other industries. Savage family.
Pretty much every one of these batters, they all get behind with the 2-strike count right off the bat. It looks like he got hit.
So he hits the glove. He hits the glove of, wow, who was that? That's Gage Williams. Gage Williams is trying to walk it off. Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's painful. You don't want to get hit by a bat in the wrist.
That is a tough one. So we will take a quick timeout, and hopefully Gage is okay. We'll be back right after this.
At Payson Uintah, we are an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas industry. We also do commercial and residential work. We've been working in our local area for over 10 years, and we are proud to be part of the great communities of the Uintah Basin. Our journeyman electricians are fully licensed, bonded, and insured, and we offer high-quality work on every job. Let us come work for you, 435-789-9515, or visit our website at bernalhomeelectrical.com.
And we're back here live in Vernal, and it looks like there's an injury with old
Gage Williams.
And it looks serious. Catcher in. Looks like they're
Shawn Marvin.
Medical staff is kind of looking at it, and hate to see injuries. I hate injuries.
So yeah, we'll look at the replay right here, and let's see where he got hit here. Knocks his glove off. Let's take a look at it right here. Right here in slow-mo. Bam!
Ooh,
hits
yeah.
him right on the wrist.
Yeah.
Then follows through. Catches him in the face, the ball, too. I mean, this kid, just an absolute machine. Just took a beating on that one at bat. I mean, you know, no one's fault. That's just the name of the game. That's very tough to see what happens. As a catcher, you know, you reach for that. So we've got a new catcher come in. The Lions are seeing to their starting catcher, Gage Williams. So hopefully Gage is okay. The Utes have runners on first and third, looking to draw blood with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, it's tough to see a number on the new catcher. He's got all his gear on.
He's number 4. I
okay.
checked him out when he was getting dressed. That's Shawn Marvin. So Shawn Marvin, let's take a look at his stat line over here on Max Preps. So Shawn Marvin, he is a junior, 5'6", 150 pounds. He plays catcher, pitcher, and infield. So Shawn Marvin, a junior, and we are ready to kick things back off here on the official launch of V6 Media rebranding, getting the word out. You know, Dale did a great spot. You know, that commercial he did for the rebranding, I love that. Him and Kobe did such a great job. The whole staff at V6 Media, just a great job.
Yeah, you can tell how invested, you know, they are in this company and how much it, you know, it means to them. And what a great way to, you know, come out here and produce all these sports on TV for all the kids and their families. And it's just an awesome experience to call games at a high school level and talk about these players and their accomplishments. It's just amazing that we get to do this.
No, definitely view us on your Strata Cable Channel 6 or Roku channel, or find us and like us on V6, on Channel V6, the Facebook page. You can catch all of these live streams on the Facebook page. So give us a shout out. Let us know where you are viewing from. We've had viewers all around the globe, some missionaries that keep tabs on family members. And he's going to go, and that ball's hit hard. Oh, no. They got 2 outs, so they're sending him, and it dies.
Oh, man.
Tough. Nice catch by the left fielder. So that was a great catch.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty good contact, and all of a sudden it just drops.
Yeah, that was Leiter.
Wow.
So Caden Leiter catches that ball out there. Great job by him.
That's really too bad because you got a duck on the pond at third base.
That was very tough. So who hit that ball? That was Joel?
The catcher. Or was it? Yeah, it was Joel. No, because he went to first
so
base.
That was
so
Corbin.
The next person.
Let's go to the LNL replay on that. We just had it show Can we get that one more time? Brandon didn't see it.
Yeah.
And I thought I had, but I believe that was Corbett Pope that actually flew out there. Joel Hardman was sent down to first base. So let's take a quick time out. When we get back, we will jump in to the 5th inning.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports.
Welcome back to Uintah Basin for live coverage of V6 Media. Uintah Basin High School Sports. Payson taking the bats. Number 2, Reed Slack, hitting DH. His last at bat, he walked. See what he can do right now, the lefty. So Kyler Murray, 74 pitches on the day. Smokes one in there. So he'll have to go pick that bat up. That's tough when you assume that's a strike. I have a hard time with that,
Yeah.
Brandon. When they flip the bat, they do a Batista, flip it, and then, oh, dang it, I got to go get it. So Kyler's telling him, get on back there, big fella. Here we go. And then he smokes another one by him. So that's insult to injury, doing a bat flip, hustling down to first base, having to pick it up, and now you've got a full count on you. So a little message to the youth out there, do not flip the bat.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, like egg on your face, you know. A little
And
bit.
there it goes. He can't believe he flipped that bat. They're going to
Struck
throw it
out.
around. So Kyler, that's number 3 on the day, sits down Reed Slack.
And, you know, that's the swagger in Kyler Murray. He's like, yeah, you know what? You think you're going to walk? I'm going to strike you out.
So now up to bat, number 10, Austin Hone. Homered over the right field wall. And Cook wants to strategize about this. Wendy's, your local Wendy's, is proud to support VTV's. I apologize. They got me there. He said it was going to happen. It is V6 Media.
you got
we
caught.
rebranded. I got caught right there with egg on my face. But they are proud to sponsor Uintah Basin High School baseball. Thank you, guys. Wendy's, you guys do a great job. We love all your burgers, all of your Frosties as well, and beautiful pitch. I'm going to try to catch that one. That's way short. It's hitting to the dugout of the Lions. So, Wendy's, we thank you. If you guys go down there, tell Lisa that Brandon Jones sent you with V6 Media, and she will maybe give you a free Frosty. I don't know. Lisa, that's Brandon. He says he knows you well enough to do that. That's not me. He just told me to say that. So here we go. Beautiful pitch. That ball was just a heat sinker. Dives, but doesn't get Austin to bite on that one. So what is the count? We've got ones across the board here.
1 and 2, well, 2 and 1 right there with the ball. And, you know, that last inning was a little bit disheartening for the Utes when you had a guy on base and you wanted to score really bad. It's 4-0, and you're still alive, and you just still got to just play the way you play.
No, and that's what I said. I think the Utes have struggled to kind of string their bats together. They'll get a couple. Oh, and that ball's hit hard, and he is back. Oh, and he just misses it. Dang it. Just misgages it. That's going to be a stand-up double right there for Hone. Oh, my heck. Brody had that. He couldn't believe he missed that. We go to the LNL replay right here.
Good job by Corbett Pope to be behind him, though, else it could have been third or home.
So gets a great hit on the ball. That ball is hit out to left center. Reary had a great angle on it.
Last second. Yeah, see how he kind of slipped right there?
Oh, and he just mistimes it.
Yeah.
Oh, tough break. So Austin Hone with a double.
They're going to call that one an error, actually.
Yes. Austin Hone.
They try to bunt on there. Try to move that guy over from second to third with a bunt. That's a smart decision by the coach of Payson.
And that's a tough call for Garrett Benton. You know, he home run, smacked one over the right field wall. Now coach is calling on him to bunt. He's going, come on, coach, I can hit the long ball here.
Well, you're always trying to be unpredictable, and and so that's the last thing you're going to expect from a guy that just hit a home run to bunt it the next time. So good coaching.
Counts 1-1, 1 out. Runner on second for the Lions. Great breaking pitch there.
Most of our hits have been out in the outfield today. There hasn't been a lot of infield plays. So they're getting their run out there, especially that right fielder, Smuin. They've hit 2 home runs over his head, and the other 2 triples were over in that area, and there's another one going that way. But it's foul.
That ball is yanked. That was hit hard, too. Yanked over to the right field side. Out of play. Hone was ready to round third. So Murray ahead of him on the count. That pitch, but catches a piece of it and fouls it back. Thanks to L&L Motor, we are all your needs, proudly supporting Payson schools and promoting students to be active in their schools. Great move by Murray over to the second base, and that's what I love. Usually kids think that second baseman isn't going to try. They're not going to try any moves over there to second base, and I love a pitcher that can demand respect from a runner on the 2-bag. Absolute heater.
Great pitch.
Sits him down. Number 4 for Murray. That was an absolute laser. Catches the inside corner. Kept the ball low. Good job. So 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Runner on second base.
And
up to bat.
Jordan Draper, that big guy that's always a threat. Oh, look at that swing.
Yanked his head on that one. Nice high heat from Murray. Good job.
Yeah, he wanted that one. He wanted that one in the stars.
Yes, he did. Ute Tribal Enterprises invites you to take a coffee break at the only tribally owned coffee house in the state of Utah. So get you an ice-cold mocha frappuccino.
Or hot chocolate in the
morning.
morning.
Or hot chocolate.
Nothing like the hot chocolate on really cold days. We're getting to be better weather, but we've had some cold days lately.
Every other day here in the basin, you can catch 70 degrees, but on the off days, it can be in the low 30s. Ute Tribal Enterprises, proud sponsor of V6 Media and Uintah Basin High School Sports. Count 1-2. Can he sit him down?
Off speed, break.
And he'll sit him down. Great delayed call. I love the acting job by the officials. They're doing a great job. Little delayed call there, rings him up. So jumping into the bottom of the 5th, let's take a look at this L&L replay. Look at this ball placement.
Yeah,
Bam! Drops it right in the corner. Let's check out the acting job. He looks over. Bam! Calls him out. Great job by Shane Bush, one of the top officials here in the basin. We appreciate all that he does. So let's take a quick time out and hear from our sponsors.
The 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and basin athletes. We invite you to join us for a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited-time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you.
It's 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant.
You know, it's action-packed. The strategies that go into soccer are immense. It is the beautiful game. success would be that they enjoy themselves. That at the end of the season, they can look back and say, man, I'm so glad I played soccer. So to be part of their lives is what coaching's all about.
And we are back with Monroe at the pitching mound still, as number 22 is up to bat, which is Bodie Reary. And you know, one thing I'd just like to point out so far is, you know, the difference in the game right now is that Monroe is getting ahead in that pitch count every time. He's getting a strike, he's getting 2 strikes, 0 balls, or 2 and 1. And on the opposite side, Kyler Murray's been behind and had to throw back in. And even though that Murray's been doing a great job, Monroe, both of them have the same amount of strikeouts at 5 strikeouts. But Monroe's getting ahead in that pitch count so much earlier, and it's not allowing the bats to get going at all for the Utes.
Definitely Monroe very demanding up on that mound. We've got a new catcher as well. Who'd we say checked in? Shawn Marvin?
Yeah, Shawn Marvin. Coming in, doing a great job already.
Haven't heard word on Gage Williams just yet. Hopefully he's all right. Count 3-1 to Reary.
And
nice. So Reary hustles down to first.
Good plate presence. You have a 3-1. You just want to watch that one, even though, you know, Monroe has been hitting his spots all night. Just, you know, make sure that you can take an opportunity to get on base when you need to, and that's what he did.
I love seeing the young guys get action here in these varsity games as well. So now we've got, who do we got? Caden Watkins up to bat. He grounded out his first at bat. This is only his second at bat. So let's see what he can do, and that's in the dirt. Beautiful stop by the guy fresh off the bench, Shawn Marvin. Good job,
stop, yeah.
stud.
That would have been an easy play for second base.
That was an absolute fireball. I mean, the talent behind the plate for these high school teams is uncanny. Love it.
Yeah, Kit Cook, another great catcher, you know, in the state. Does a lot of things well behind the plate, and you know, some of these things they're not in the stat line, you know, of these players that they do all the time to make these routine plays. And these kids start so young these days, and in camps, and turn out to be really great players.
Oh, I don't know where that missed, but Watkins, he knew where it was at. So count 2-1 to Watkins. Reary on first.
So already a difference in this inning that he's fell behind twice, and he's been ahead this whole game in that pitch count. So it's 2-1 right now, and he's behind.
63. Woof. 63 on the pitch count for Monroe on the day. So might possibly be seeing some signs of fatigue. On the other hand, Murray actually showing some signs of actually doing better.
And that's what we saw with Brandon Slaw last time that we were here. He got better as the game went along, especially late in the innings. And sometimes that's what pitchers do. Some are good right off the bat. Some take a while to warm up.
So 3-1 now. 3-1. Watkins.
Let this pitch go. Another one.
Make him earn it. Reary.
Aggressive
Aggressive lead.
Ball right down the middle, then hit it.
Oh, and he'll send him down. Monroe cannot believe it.
I was really close, a little high, but man, not far off from that strike zone.
No, it wasn't. Strata Networks, proud to sponsor Uintah Basin High School sports. They're going to gather up. Coach wants to talk about it. Ashley Regional as well. Moon Lake Electric, Savage Family, Ute Tribal Enterprises. Thank you guys all for bringing local high school coverage here to the Basin. 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, the tasty scones that Brandon oh so loves. Anadarko deeply cares about the community that they call home, and they're always sponsoring us here in the community. We appreciate them. Wendy's always helping us dads keep the dad body. You know, thank you to everyone down at Wendy's helping us keep our dad body. The Basin, the oil and gas field, and providing jobs for the dads here in the local community. So appreciate all the sponsors. Just hats off to everybody. Me and Brandon truly enjoy working here at V6 Media and being able to bring this live coverage to you guys. Brandon.
Absolutely. Big shout out to all the, sponsors that make this all happen for us here at V6 Media. We love doing what we do, and we can't do it without their help and just the, overall support that they bring to this community by, helping put their community on TV with all their sports, and not just sports, that they do everything. There's the plays, the Chamber of Commerce, their outdoor channel networks. I mean, V6 Media, it does an awesome job with producing a lot more things than just the sports.
And I believe that was the vision with Dale, rebranding, trying to reach out, not just be a local provider, but they want to branch out. They've got a really deep and broad vision. So we're very, very excited about the future here at V6 Media and where it can go. This is just a small spectrum covering the local high school sports in the grand scheme of the All Red Vision. So right here, right now, we are live and local here in Vernal, Utah, where the Utes are trying to climb their way back into this game. Beautiful pickoff move by Monroe. So we've got runners on first and second. We've got Watkins, Reary on second base, up to bat. Who do we got, Brandon? That's number 16.
Top
of the lineup.
Oaks, yeah.
Dagan Oaks. And Dagan Oaks, he singled his last at bat. So Dagan looking to double up here now.
Yeah, no outs right now. You got 2 people on base. What an opportunity to get back in this game. I mean, it's still there. It's 4-0. You can still come back, and let's make it right now.
Monroe still has an absolute fire and cannon on him, but he's struggling to deal now. Set.
And again, he's fallen behind in that pitch count. Like you said, I think you're right, Brett. I think that he's getting a little fatigued. I know his pitch count's only at 69, but you can see it. It's just a little bit different right now.
Well, the absolute torque he puts on his arm has got to do something. Those pitches, those breaking pitches he throws, they absolutely just break right off the table. I mean, he's got more break on the waves. He's got more break on his pitches than the waves over there in Maui, okay, in the wintertime. This guy is an absolute machine. He's been an absolute joy to watch pitching. And look at that. So it looks like he's keyed up on his breaking pitch. He's just not being able to throw that heater like he was. So that curveball was absolutely wild right there. So he sits down Dagan. That's strikeout number 2 for Dagan, and that's number 6 for Monroe on the day.
Yeah, 6 strikeouts. Not a bad day's of work there.
So 1 out now. Absolute heater. He says, hey, Brett, up there in the commentator booth, eat this, and just delivers up an absolute fireball.
And Dallin Smewen, he's a guy that can make a play here. He's been hit all over the place on right field over his fence. Here's maybe some revenge. As it gets a shot.
Ball hits hard, takes a big hop, gets him at 2, and safe at first. Runners on the corner now. So fielder's choice there, gets the runner at second base. 2 down here for Payson.
Yeah, good speed on the base right there with Smewen getting to first, not allowing them to get a double play. As you see it on the replay, it gets hit to the shortstop. He makes the play. It's a little high. That's why he didn't get as fast as he wanted to get it to second, but made the play at second.
Brandon Slaw singled his last at bat. Bodie Reary, and we've got number 12, Dallin Smewen, over at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still a big opportunity for the Utes to score.
Another breaking pitch there. Starts it high, drops it right in to the box.
Nothing more than Labrum would like is Bodie Reary to get home from third base right here. A wild pitch.
A hand-high heater, and he'll foul that off. Utes looking to string something together. They've left runners stranded all game long. The poise of Monroe right now, just keeping everybody at bay. That ball's hit sharply.
There's a great hit.
It's going to get
yes.
through. They're going to score one, send him to third, and he is going to be looking for the throw at first. He slides into third. Beautiful job. Nice hit. Are you kidding me? Brandon Slaw absolutely clutch. Smacks one through the second base, first base hole. And Coach, what will we do here, Brandon? Catcher wants to talk about it.
Yeah, much needed run right there. Gets great contact on the ball. Gets over the line there.
Right through the hole
right
at
through the
first
hole.
and second. Bodie walks in and then slides Smewin over to third. So runners on first and third. Coach Labrum loves it. 2 outs, though, unfortunately, with Murray. Kyler Murray up to bat, and he's got 2 strikeouts on the day. So 0 for 2. Let's see if Murray
definitely
can actually
due.
come in.
He's due, and then you have a guy on third and first, just like the last time up here. Again, you have a guy 30 feet away from getting half of what Payson Lions have. So you could make this game 4-2.
And Slaw, aggressive lead over there, 2 outs.
Just need a base hit here.
Going. Smokes it down. They're going to try to get him.
He gets.
Oh, and they try the old.
Oh, wow.
They try the old Waikiki sneaky, pulling the second baseman up, and they don't bite for it. Coach Labrum says, "Hey, this ain't my first rodeo, guys. I know we're in rodeo country. I am a seasoned vet here, and you're not going to get me to bite with 2 outs."
Great vertical right there by Austin Hone, making sure that play didn't get away from him so that it wouldn't score. There's a shot.
And Brandon, you actually have a chance on that
man,
one. That
that's
ball
so
is hit
close.
out of play over here behind our heads. In the V6 Media broadcasting booth where we've got bottomless nachos, fountain drinks, you name it, they keep us stocked up here. So Brandon, bottom of the 5th, runners on second and third, 2 outs. Kyler Murray, the beast, up to bat.
That's high. A good eye there for Murray there.
Ooh, this game is getting very interesting right here. 3-1. Monroe, coach is comfortable with him, doesn't want to talk about it. He'll be juiced.
Now, if this pitch is there, you take it. But, I mean, if it's not, you just let it go.
Oh, and he bites on it. Fouls that one back over the backstop. So we've got a full count here. Wow, look at the storyline. Okay, Monroe's got 6 strikeouts on the day. 2 of them are on Murray.
Yeah. And now the pressure is all on the pitcher. It's the hitter's count. It's 3-2. You either walk him or you're gonna strike him out. See what he does. He walks.
Wow.
That's high.
Wow, high heat, not even close. He motions over to the coaching staff. Bases juiced for none other, Zeus himself.
Oh, my.
Wow. Dylan Olson grounded out. He singled his first at bat to get the Utes rolling in the first inning, and then he grounded out his last at bat. Talk about a storyline here.
Yeah,
Bases juiced.
Oh, almost gets away from him. Great play by the catcher.
And Smewin chomping at the bit there.
If he hits a grand slam here, I'm going to buy you Wendy's tonight.
Okay,
Brett.
okay. I'll take that bet.
All right.
I will take that.
All
Is
right.
that even a bet? So here's the storyline. 4-1. Dylan Olson hits a liner to second, and he just makes the touch.
Man.
Oh, and Dylan wishes he can have that one back.
Yeah.
And Monroe forces him to keep the ball down, and the Utes come up, leave the bases juiced. Dylan Olson grounds out. We will take a quick timeout and come back to the top of the 6th. Welcome back to V6 Media's live high school coverage of baseball. And we just had an inning there where the Utes left everything on the table. It was tough. I mean, they had a storybook headline going for them. The score was 4-1, bases juice, Dylan Olson. Coach couldn't have been more comfortable with the batter. And Dylan Olson just kept the ball down, and Monroe did a great job in making him keep the ball down on that. Hits it right up the middle. Second baseman gathers up and just stomps on the base to get him out of the inning.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I mean, and, you know, all the ducks were on the pond there for you, and you leave them all on. But you did get one run out of the inning. If there's any good thing about that last inning, you did get that one run. So it's 4-1. The goose egg is off the table.
No, definitely. Bodie Reary walked in on that one. So Bodie did cross the plate. And now up to bat. Who do we have up to bat? Is this Cale Ford?
Yes.
So counts 1-1. And umpire gestures over, says something to the Payson dugout.
The bench warning.
Gave him a little warning over there, getting a little vocal. Not quite sure what was said. And he gets a swing and a miss on that one. Counts 1-2.
Nice pitch there by Kyler. And, you know, the pitch count right now is 86-82. Kyler Murray 86 and Monroe 82. And it was like half that Monroe. So the bats are starting to get going a little bit for the Utes. And hopefully that will continue. And if they leave Monroe in and he's showing a little bit fatigue, maybe they can get something going in this next inning. But they got to get 3 outs here first. Looks like we're going to get some bullpen action for the Pacific, the Lions. I don't know why I said Pacific. Payson.
So the wind actually changed directions now, blowing from left field into home plate now. Or it could just be blowing from the third baseline out to right field. I can't tell. So good battle right now for Ford. Cale Ford, he grounded out his last at bat.
That's 1-2 right now. 2 strikes. Kyler's ahead in this pitch count.
That ball's
it's
hit
high, right back to Kyler. Good presence, throws it to Smewin. Done.
Good job. Good job. Gets the first out, sits 4 down, so pops it back to the pitcher. Cale Ford. So now up to bat, Tay Sanderson. And he grounded out as well, his last at bat. That ball's going to be a little blooper to Olson. He gathers and throw, no problem there. So the Utes, like I said, the Utes look really good on defense.
Yeah.
If we can just get them to string their bats together consistently, they are definitely a great team here. So good job by Dylan right there. Ground out right there from Tace.
I agree. Really nothing's got by them this game besides anything in the outfield where it hits the fence or goes over the fence.
Nice pitch.
So routine plays have been made, that just not a lot of infield plays that were there.
So this is Shawn Marvin that steps in for the catch position. He's going to chase that one high out of play. So Shawn Marvin Jr. hits that ball high. It's going to float. Who's got it? Center field calls him off, and Pope seals that up to get them out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 for the Utes.
Hey, that's exactly what they need. 1, 2, 3 inning. Great plays made, all of them right there. 2 in the infield, 1 in the outfield.
Right here on the LNL replay, smokes it in there. Bam, great hit. Ball's hit and then carries out to center field. Pope calls off the right fielder, says, I've got it. Great 2 hands on that, seals it up, gets him out of the inning. So good job. We will be back right after this.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uintah Basin.
At Payson Uintah, we are an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas industry. We also do commercial and residential work. We've been working in our local area for over 10 years, and we are proud to be part of the great communities of the Uintah Basin. Our journeyman electricians are fully licensed, bonded, and insured, and we offer high-quality work on every job. Let us come work for you, 435-789-9515, or visit our website at bernalhomeelectrical.com.
And we are back here with V6 Media, live watching baseball action. The Payson Lions and the Uintah Utes are at the top of the sixth here. 4-1, it's a 3-point game, and Monroe is still on the pitch. Even though the pitch count for him is about 82, but he's still looking really good out there. Even though he's a little bit fatigued, he's still probably your best option out there. And they'll keep him out there for a little while. They do have the bullpen rolling, though, so they do have some pitchers warming up. But Monroe is going to finish this inning at least, unless he gets in trouble. But up to bat for the Utes,
Joel Hardman. He had that catcher's interference that put put Gage Williams on the sidelines.
Designated hitter is up. See what he can do.
Monroe shows no signs of letting up. Smokes one in there in the high 80s. The wind has definitely picked up a bit here, blowing out of the north. It's definitely got a little bit chillier. And that ball is hit hard. And that is lined right to center field.
Wow.
He moves over a few paces. That was a beautifully hit ball. But the center fielder.
It's just too bad because it was right to the center fielder. He didn't have to make very many steps to get there.
That was Garrett Benton. Garrett Benton with the great catch. So pop out from Hardman. Hardman, he struck out his first at bat, had the catcher's interference, and now pops out. Now Corbett Pope. He popped out to left field his last at bat. That ball's hit hard on the ground. Oh, and it's fumbled by the second baseman, and he will be safe. Nice run out by Pope. So there's another one of your sophomores getting action here in the big leagues and doing a great job for Coach. Coach Smewen gives him knuckles.
Yeah, Pope has been really automatic today, especially in the center field position where hasn't let anything by him and then makes a play right there.
He's been an absolute stud. So let's see if the sophomore, the two Bash brothers right here, I'm going to call them, see if they can get some action here. Just misses high there.
Pope has a lot of speed too, so look for him to maybe even steal second, get in scoring position, and see if they can cut this lead down to 2.
Pope, good aggressive lead over there on first. Reary chomping at the bit. Oh, swing and a miss. Hats off to all sponsors. V6 Media, L&L Motor, Strata Networks, Ashley Regional, Moon Lake Electric, Savage, Ute Tribal Enterprises. We have got a storyline right here. Oh, and he paints the bottom half of the plate there. Good placement.
Yeah, good dirty pitch right there. Just right there in that corner. Dropped at the very last minute. Good movement on the ball. Not much you can say about Monroe's production value today. He's been great.
Down in the dirt, and that's going to get away. He can't find it. Finally, he gets his hands on it. Pope will turn and look. So good job. Count is 2-2 now. 1 out. The sophomore, Bodie Reary, up to bat.
And that's one way to get your guy in scoring position. The wild pitch.
Marvin has been great up to this point and just misreads that ball.
Yeah, and that was a tough one. It hit right after the plate and like kind of hit into his mitt and went straight up in the air.
And Reary
struck him out.
Chased that one. He tried to hold back on it. Reary, so he will strike out. Tough at bat for Reary. So Caden Watkins now, he walked his last at bat. Caden can do some damage. Pope at second. Gets him chasing that breaking pitch.
And you watch the coach, he was pointing the number 4 on his hand, and I think he was signaling 4 more outs and this game is over. 4 more outs, guys.
And he's just got his hands away from his body on both of those swings. 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, Anadarko, Wendy's, and Payson Uintah, proud sponsors of V6 Media's live coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports. We appreciate all the sponsors. So here we go, count 0-2. And absolutely smokes one. That ball drops into foul territory.
Now the previous 2 pitches, he's got Caden Watkins to chase, and that one was right there on the money.
Pitch count 94 on the day, all tied on the hump for the pitchers in this game. Caden Watkins, he walked his last at bat. Pope on second base, chomping at the bit, trying to get in for the Utes. Here we go, Monroe, come set. Off-speed pitch, and that ball will be grounded to the second baseman. Little flip over. So great job by the second baseman for the Lions. And who was that? That was Tay Sanderson. That ball was a chopper. He makes a great play on the ball. So, well, let's look at the replay right here.
And before that, he was in such a good position at that second base, all the way off, right in the middle, and makes the play at first.
So the Utes, they've got to go 1, 2, 3 again here. Where are we at? We are at the top of the 7th here live. The wind has picked up. This is probably the worst the wind's been blowing all day. And this is it for the Utes. They have got to put this one together. They've got to really do it tough. Kyler Murray still on the hump, 94 pitches.
Yeah, they got to get 3 outs, and, then they got to get some bat production. It's do or die time.
Do or die. So I'm Brett Brook, Brandon Jones. We will take a quick timeout and jump right into the top of the 7th when we get back.
In our small community, something big is happening. Strata's fiber network is connecting thousands of locations in the basin, bringing internet speeds now as fast as 1 gig. Delivered across the fastest technology available, gig internet has the speed and power equal to 1,000 megabits per second. For more streaming, more sharing, more connected devices, and more possibilities. It's internet fast enough for your life. Get your gig today from Strata Networks. We connect lives.
Welcome back to V6 Media live coverage of Uintah Basin High School baseball. Kyler Murray on the hump, do or die for the Utes. Here we go, and that ball is popped up. Is it catchable? Smuin over to the wall, but can't get his paws on it. Nice hustle by Dallin Smuin. So Kyler Murray showing no signs of letting up. Can he lead this team to a victory?
Yeah, usually your scoreboard points to how many hits the teams have. I mean, it's 5-4 hits right now. That's wild, but it's just amazing what a home run jack can do for your team, and 2 triples. If you could say that you could have 2 home runs and 2 triples and only be 4-1, that's pretty good for the Utes to hold them to that.
Dylan Olson.
That
Great
was
job.
good.
Nice hustle by the batter. Wow.
I thought it was going to be late. Dylan Olson didn't get there, but man, he shows that powerful arm from third base and chucks it all the way to Smuin and gets it done.
Here on the LNL replay, the Utes infield has just been relentless. They have showed no signs of mistakes. He had a little slip right there as well. Nice stretch by Smuin. Just good job by the Utes infield all day long. So who was that last at bat? Who do we got up to bat right now? We got number 2 on
That's
deck.
Monroe.
So Monroe, so that last at bat was Hank Bowers. So Hank Bowers grounds out.
And Monroe puts it out there right in left field. It's a great hit. Oh, he missed it. Oh, my.
Who was that? Number 19. Number 19 for the Utes. That's Peyton Pace, senior. Oh my heck, he wishes he can have that back here on the LNL
so
replay.
Close.
This ball is hit hard and high down the left field line. It was actually out of bounds, and Peyton Pace puts the wheels on it, lays out right here on the LNL replay, has the ball, loses it on the ground. Once he hits the ground, he loses it. Swing and a miss.
That's a great replay by V6 Media right there. He had it, great position, had it in his hand. It looked like it just hit the ground and fell out.
It was one of those plays where the ground caused him to disconnect.
And it's not like football. The ground cannot cause the fumble.
Yes. So great action here in Vernal, Utah tonight. And the Utes are just trying every chance they get to claw their way back into this. Up to bat, number 9. And that ball is hit into a tough position, called off by, he just flips it out there. They scared me for a minute there. But Olson, great catch, nonchalant catch for him, very routine. So they will sit down Monroe. Monroe pops out.
And they'll show it on the LNL replay here of Dylan Olson doing some work. He calls them off, say, I got this, and makes the play.
So Reed Slack, he struck out his last at bat. 2 down for the Utes. The Utes doing what they need to do. Can they get the 1-2-3 here? Great pitch by Kyler. Strata Networks is proud to help bring you live coverage of local sports. Enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you more local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE coverage and the latest smartphones and mobile devices. Strata Networks. Swing and a miss. Here we go. Count is 2-2. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Kyler Murray, the Dominator, as they call him, looking to put the team on his back. Off-speed pitch, and he fouls it out of play behind the Lions dugout. I love this stuff, Brando. Here we go. Here we go.
We got a game here. We got a game. So it's
4-1.
We're still in this. Slack.
Bam! Back to the pitcher, and they are out of here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So Slack grounds out to the pitcher, and here come the Utes. Can we get it?
Do or die.
Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Here we go. The Utes coaches over there firing up these guys. They want action. The wind's picking up. It's getting cold. Monroe's on the hump, and we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back right after this.
We are back here for probably the conclusion of this game with the Uintah Utes a chance to get back in this game. It's do or die time with Dagan at the plate, and he's had a pretty good game so far. It's possible. I mean, it's possible. 4-1.
It's possible. This is do or die. This is the Utes, baby. Here we go. Here at V6 Media, we stay very neutral in the way we call games.
Absolutely.
Okay. But if you know anything about me, I am a tremendous underdog rooter for her. Is that correct terminology?
Sure.
Okay. I love rooting for the underdog. In this case, it is the Utes, down 3 runs, top of the lineup. Let's just jump into the storyline here. Wyatt Monroe just broke 100. He's at 103 pitches. Okay. So he's over what Murray had pitched. He's over that, and he was dominating early on and just started running up the pitches, showing signs of fatigue. Definitely showing signs of fatigue with that pitch. And here we go for the Utes. They happen to be in the best position they could possibly be in. They're at the top of their lineup. I mean, you just can't write these stories.
Yeah, and right now the pitcher is falling behind. It's 2-1. And usually when that happens, the Utes get under control and get their bats going. So I have a good feeling about this.
Hats off to Wyatt Monroe. Absolutely puts a laser beam in there. Count is 2-2. Dagan Oaks.
There's a shot.
That
and
ball is
through.
absolutely ripped up the middle. So Dagan Oaks, he takes a bow, base hit. Coach Schmewen knuckles up with him, gives him daps, and gives him the shoulder lean over there on first base, trying to get a rally here in the bottom of the 7th. Do or die.
Yep.
I'm Brett Brook, Brandon Bones Jones, calling this game live. And anytime you have us on the scene, you better be ready for a barn burner, because here we go.
And you better be ready for extra innings, because that's what happens when it happens.
Oh, and he fumbles the ball, gets him at 2, gets him
wow.
at 2. Oh, that was a tough one. Tough one. One down for the Utes. Fielder's choice right there. So Dallin Schmewen hits it to shortstop. He fumbles it, makes a great play on the LNL replay there. And here we go. One down, runner on first here in Vernal, Utah.
Brandon Slaw at the plate. Absolute great player that can get this done. Not much of a leadoff on second. Here's a hit. They throw it to first, and he is out at first.
Wow, that is
2
tough.
outs. Got a guy in scoring position. But, man, you only have 1 life left right now.
This is it. Do or die. Here at V6 Media, we are proud to bring you live coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Hats off to everybody that has made this possible. Here we go. 2 outs. Monroe. Absolute hits a rocket in the air, and that is going to be catchable, but nobody can get there. Left fielder, third baseman hustled down, and Murray says thank you.
Falls harmlessly to the turf there. And speaking of turf, I think they're going to get a new turf field next year.
That's the word on Twitter.
Wow.
That's what I'm hearing. That is the word on the airwaves. I guess they're going to redo the soccer stadium. They're going to redo the softball fields here. It's just going to be phenomenal.
That's going to be great.
Vernal, Utah will be the mecca of Eastern Utah sports. Definitely baseball.
As a ball is thrown from Monroe, 1-1, we got to start thinking about our players of the game for each team. And
hats off to
Monroe's
Monroe.
got to be the guy.
Hats off to Monroe, and that ball is hit high. Can he seal it up? Calls it loud and proud, and that is ball game here in Vernal, Utah, where the Payson Lions win this one 4-1. The absolute dominance of Wyatt Monroe tonight is just undaunting on how he did it tonight.
Yeah, he was so good. I mean, like I said, he got ahead in all the pitch count almost the entire game. You know, he was up 2 strikes to 1 ball or 2 strikes to 0, and he just took care of it. And how many strikeouts did he end up with? I think it was about 6.
Yes, so I got him down for 6. We might have lost him on 1 or 2 there. But he was just phenomenal. Kyler Murray stayed right there with him. He had 5 strikeouts on the night. Kyler got better as the night went on.
And that's how it usually goes with the Utes. They get better as they go on, yeah.
And if we look at the stat line real quick before we get out of here, there was only, I've got down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I've got maybe 6 hits all night. 6 hits all night. So that's tough.
Yeah.
You know, the Utes, they know they've got to get their bats going. So that's where we're at there with the Utes. The final score 4-1. The Lions pull this one off. Guys, I actually had a great night here on the rebranding of V6 Media. We appreciate you guys joining us. I'm Brett Brook alongside Brandon Bones Jones. We will talk to you guys soon.